Boom shakalaka, a huge Bitcoin move coming, and it may not be what you're looking for. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including a huge Bitcoin move coming, and why it may not be what you are looking for. Before we get into things, guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter through Crypto Love. Subscribe to the channel. Now, today, Fear and Greed 74. We've been in the 70s for the past month. Nothing interesting there. The overall market down 1.5% today. Bitcoin is 65,431, Ethereum at 34.25, BNB at 586, Solana 137, XRP 49 cents, Toncoin 730, Dogecoin 12 cents, and Cardano 37 cents. Now, Bitcoin, after getting squeezed out from between the 50 and 100-day moving average, still underneath the 21 EMA, is breaking trendline resistance. And should this break, we could head down to these levels signaled here by support of the volume profile right here on the right-hand side. So prices could be headed down right now. Bitcoin 30-day realized volatility nearing historic lows. After volatility gets to lows, it gets back to highs, which means there's big moves on the horizon. Willy Woo a couple days ago saying that liquidations have started. If the next cluster of long liquidations provide more fuel to downward momentum, we could go all the way down to 62.5 to purge them all. Now that's even down further from this chart, but right around here, just below that volume profile tick. So it could be headed down to that territory. Also, this bat pattern suggesting an even bigger move on the horizon. Bitcoin still holds relatively stable while altcoins are bleeding. However, this harmonic bat pattern indicates a further continuation of Bitcoin's downtrend. This one, textbook, would be down to $47,000. Yikes, all the way down to this volume profile line, all the way down here behind my head. That could be a long way down, and that would actually be below the 200-day moving average, which Bitcoin only did briefly last year in this bull run. So if that happened, people's sentiment would change very, very fast. Now, the cause for this, miner capitulation. Miners are selling Bitcoin because guess what? There was a halving. A lot of the miners that weren't doing too good can't continue to stay in business, so they shut down, they sell their Bitcoin. That causes the price to tumble a little bit. Bitcoin price will continue to be punished until the hash market picks up some volume. This is why bankers used to call it drug money. Yeah, clearly that's the reason why. Now, if we take a look at the hash ribbons, interesting chart. This could be a buy signal depending upon how you look at it. The famous hash indicator has recently entered the capitulation phase by all the miners selling what we were talking about there. Hash ribbons have been one of the most accurate indicators. The last buy signal was printed in August 2023 when Bitcoin was trading at 28.5. Bitcoin's already up 159% from them. Each time the indicator enters the capitulation phase, a buy signal follows, leading to a significant increase in Bitcoin's price. So there's capitulation, and you can see the capitulation is marked in red, followed by a buy signal. Generally, that's a good indicator. And when we take a look, capitulation sometimes happens at the top, doesn't always happen at the top. So, could things go down? Yes, but may they go down far? Difficult to say. Bob Lucas here saying day 45 of the cycle for Bitcoin, clearly the declining phase of the daily candle. Don't expect much bullish action until July and the next cycle. Lower $60,000 range is a good spot to be adding. So he's saying, hey, pick some up down here, low 60s. You might get some more before things take off. And this does make sense. Sell in May, go away. Summer rallies rarely ever happen, except for, I think that was, what was that, 2020? I don't know. Anyways, if you do sell here, there's the possibility that you might be getting suckered by a bear trap. You know, we had some accumulation, trend emergence, momentum building, first extreme sentiment, people are getting frothy, and then guess what? Price dumps. Bear trap, everybody sells, loses hope completely. All of the extreme degen longs get purged, and then all of a sudden, boom, goes straight up a lot faster than anyone's expecting. This is definitely still on the table, a possibility, because as we take a look right now, the only cohorts in accumulation right now are whales. Interesting? Not really. Whales buy when the price is low and sell when the price is high. So while everybody else was buying here, whales started to sell, and now they're starting to almost buy again. Historically, the last time this happened, look at what price did. Took a big leap, and whales were buying first before really any other cohorts were buying at all. They could be leading the trend on this one. You just have to remember zoom out and see where we are in the cycle. Only 4% after the halving, only 50 some days after the halving. Generally, it's not close to 100 days where we start to see a pump. You can see, based on previous cycles, pretty much nothing would be happening yet. So if you're bored, yeah, so am I. Love this part of the market, says Plan B. This is where some people become impatient and others think the bull market is over. 2020 vibes. This is the part where things haven't really even started yet. And yeah, they could take off and go much, much higher, much more quickly. You have to remember there is a inverse head and shoulders forming for Bitcoin. Ideally, the low of the right shoulder is where the left shoulder has found its bottom. After that, we probably won't see prices below $70,000 for a long time. This one found its bottom, low 60s. Go figure. We might be headed back to that territory. And while the price dips, this is probably the last good chance to add some quality altcoins or Bitcoin to your bags. Not much space left between the all-time high line and the uptrend line on the Bitcoin chart. Never forget, weak hands had to be shaken out of the market first before things can take off, and just an indicator of where we are. Disbelief rallies to cycle top forming. Bitcoin is repeating 2017 almost identically. You can see based on this trend line, and after that it heads to this top line, the minimum band target right now, $167,000. So if you get shaken out, bummer, more left for everybody else. But that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, come join us on Twitter at CryptoLove, subscribe to the channel, and also check out that video right there. It has your name on it. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.